Welcome to Openvela channel. Today we will learn what Openvela is and how to use it. To understand what is Openvela, we first need to understand Vela, because Openvela is built on top of Vela. Vela is an embedded software platform created by Xiaomi, and Xiaomi built Vela using the NuttX kernel as its foundation. They choose NuttX because it is small and highly flexible RTOS. It follows the POSIX standard and supports a wide range of microcontrollers and microprocessors. In fact, NuttX can run on microcontroller with as little as 8 kilobytes of RAM memory. And today, Xiaomi has more than 1,000 SKUs based on Vela. Here we have an example. This is the Redmi 9 and also the new Redmi 10 are based on Vela, and by consequence it's powered by NuttX RTOS. So what is Openvela? Openvela is the open source release of Vela by Xiaomi. Xiaomi decided to publish the source code of Vela so that anyone, individuals or companies can build projects or products based on Vela. Very similar what Google did with Android. And Openvela preserves the core principle of Vela. That means it is lightweight, it is secure, and it is developed mainly in C and C++, while still allowing developers to use other languages like JavaScript to build applications. Now let's see the key aspect of Openvela. Openvela is scalable and modular. That means it can run on small microcontrollers or on powerful microprocessors, adapting easily to any platform. It also supports heterogeneous computing. That means it can run seamlessly in system that combines microcontrollers, DSP, microprocessors, and it ensures robust and flexible communication in this mixed environment. And of course, since it's based on NuttX RTOS, Openvela fully follows the POSIX standard and it is POSIX compatible. Speaking about connectivity, Openvela supports a wide range of network technologies such as Ethernet, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Matter, and more. Xiaomi ensures that connectivity is always robust and reliable. To tie everything together, Xiaomi also provides powerful tools so you can debug, profile performance, monitor memory consumption, and all these tools are freely available for developers. Now let's look at the system architecture of Openvela. At the bottom layer, we have the NuttX kernel. NuttX supports many file systems, device drivers, power management, and much more. Above this layer, we have the system framework layer. This includes framework for multimedia, sensors, Bluetooth, artificial intelligence, and so on. Applications make use of these frameworks, and as I mentioned before, you can write this application in C, C++, JavaScript, Lua, or other programming language. And finally, we have the tools. These include IDEs, graphical designers, emulator, auto-test frameworks, loggers, and many more. All these are designed to make the development easier and more productive. And since I already explained the basic idea of Openvela, now we'll test it in the emulator. So to test the Openvela, we first need to download the source code. So we need to go to github.com/openvela. And here we have many repositories, and we go straight to the docs, and inside docs we have uh, the quick starting guide. So this quick start is all we need to get started with Openvela. First, we need to configure our environment. So you need to install the necessary files in packages to get it compiled and working. Some important information. This documentation is for Ubuntu 22.04. I am using the new version. I am using Ubuntu 24.04. So these packages are basically the same, but this here we need to modify. We don't have these packages uh, anymore. Now it's just called lib-ncurses-dev. So let's copy these lines here, and let you paste it in the terminal. So I will open the terminal here, and okay, and paste these lines. Okay, and I go to home, to beginning, and we'll modify these lines to install the right package. Actually, I don't need to install anything because I already installed the package, but I will show what I have here. So if you are using the Ubuntu 24.04, you need to do like this. You need to change the package name to lib-ncurses-dev, and then it will ask the password, and it will install. So as you can see, in my case it's almost installed, but still have one or two packages to be upgraded and two to be installed. It was because I tested few weeks ago, and now they change a little bit the documentation. So it's important to have everything installed correctly. After it's installed, we can move to the next stop in our quick guide. So we already installed this package, and now we need to install the repo command. This repo is used by Android, so you just copy it to download and copy the file to USR local bin after you change the permission to give execution for this script. So let's paste it in the browser. And then we give permission. And then we move it to the USR local bin. Okay, I will copy it also to avoid some mistakes or copying incorrectly. So copy here and paste it in the terminal again. So okay, so if I type repo, so it was installed. Okay, let's move on to the next item in the documentation. Is the kconfig frontend. You have two options. You can install the original kconfig, and you have the option to install the Python version. Uh, I use this old version because it's the original, but there's some drawbacks when using this version because this version is not maintained, so it's not updated anymore. And this other Python version is better, but it's just personal preference. You can use one or other, no problem. Then in my case it's also installed, so if I run here, he say it's already installed, so we don't need to worry about it. Let's continue. But now next step is download the source code. Okay, before download we need to create a directory to our Openvela. So he suggests to use Vela open source. If you prefer, you can create like Openvela, no problem. But let's do like it's suggested here and enter inside it. And now we need to update our system and install the Git. I already have it installed as well, but if you don't have, you can install. Okay, I'll just follow here just to keep it in sequence, but and copy the nest. But you don't need to do this step. But of course, I don't need to do this step, but if you are installed the first time, probably you need to do everything. See, it's already installed. And now we need to clone the source code. We use this command here, the repo init. Opa, let you, okay, and we passed it here. It will download the repository, and then we can run the command to initialize. Here they are saying you have option to use method 2 with SS8, but we don't need to worry about it. And now you can synchronize. So we just run the repo sync. It is synchronized. This command delay a little bit, so it will delay few minutes, maybe 10 or more, depending on your internet connection. And yeah, after that we need to move to the next step, that is compiling the source code. Okay, the download finished. Now we can compile the source code. Let's go back to the web page with the command to compile. This build command here. So we need to run this script, and let's see. Yeah, it showed the Vela. As I explained, the Openvela is based on Vela. Okay, the source code was compiled correctly. Now we need to go back here and see how to run the emulator. We just need to execute emulator.sh Vela. So we paste here and run it. Something interesting to know is this emulator is the goldfish emulator. I think that's the right name, is from uh, Android. Is the same used on Android, and we we can use it to show the screen like a real display. And although we're not seeing anything here, if we press enter, we get the Nurex terminal. So how I know it is Nurex? I will type uname and it will return the name of the system. Yeah. Or if you pass uname dash a, it will return more information about the version. Actually, this version is not the real. The real version here is 12 point something, but because it's not using the Nurex Git directly, it not populated the version correctly. And here another important information is the architecture we are using. In our case, it is ARM and the specific ARM v7A. So it's like a high-end uh, microprocessor. Okay, so if I type help or question mark, I can see the commands here. In our case, because we have this emulator, we can run the LVGL demo. To make it easy, I will change the screen to put both side by side, so we can run the command and see it in the screen. So I will run here LVGL demo and see it started the LVGL. This is the default LVGL 9.1 demo. If I click here, I can, for example, type my name or interact with this application. So, for example, here we have other tabs. Yeah, see? And LVGL is very beautiful, has very beautiful widgets, uh, very eye-scanned widget to use in your application, and it is completely free and open source. We don't need to pay royalties like, for example, Qt. Qt is also a beautiful library, but Qt is GPL, or you need to pay the company to use it. So in the LVGL case, we don't need to pay anything. Here, for example, we can test the interface just to see the checkbox and others. So basically that's it. And in the next video, we'll see a little bit more about this interface, how to use more features of the emulator, and start to deep diving in the Openvela. See you in the next video. Bye bye.